EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Banff Springs in Alberta, Canada, live third-round coverage of the Alberta Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And he'll get that score to minus 29. So, Frank, a par 4 to open, and we back it up with a relatively short par 3.
This green's surrounded by 6 bunkers. Green also shaped slightly towards the player's left, so just keep your eye on that depending on where the flag is.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
That finished off for par here at the second. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Frank, how about the first par 5 on the golf course here at the third, just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
That one looking a little right. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now to another par 3. This is the 4th hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
It's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. A birdie putt down to Iona.
And I'd say this one has a little bit of right to left in it, though I think all in all, not a lot, up or down.
Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot. As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway miss today.
Working out of the rough now for his second at the par 4 fifth. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and that's going to keep this large lead right where it is.
Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand iron, whether it was out of the first cut or rough or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand iron, yeah. That's a pretty good break there to finish up in the first cut. With that ball sitting up fairly well, a lot more options available.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in. Instead, this one singes that left edge. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a driving 7 iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
This one's starting a hair right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. That's going to move him to, you ready for this? 32 under.
Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank. Only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15 foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Yeah, maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain well under par.
Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. Interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s, and 3 par 4s. This one, not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one, you have to be a little bit careful, though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home in 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. Getting ready to start the back 9 here at Banff Springs. And Frank, you better be ready on this 10th tee. This requires a good shot.
Even though the hole looks like it bends towards the right, the best axis to this hole is actually a little draw off that tee. That's the direction of the green, so a nice high draw in here.
That one safely on the putting surface. Chance now for another birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And that's going to get him to minus 34.
Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the 2 little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he's going to move to minus 35 for the tournament.
Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right, a couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
One of the hardest things in golf is to turn 3 shots into 2. And with that beautiful use of the flop shot, there's a good chance really to get up and down.
Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain well under par.
Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
Yeah, it certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right. So the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here.
And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Been in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Oh, that is how you get to be world number one. A beautiful shot there to get it in tight. Chance now for another birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And he is just unstoppable right now.
Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Okay, not too bad there. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he just continues to impress, moving to 37 under par.
Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. And it'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. Really a chance to have a fast finish.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Lane set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie. Now this for another birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain well under par. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Well, this is left all the way. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And this will be, ready for this, a third round score of 61. You can't play much better than that. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far.